What's up, everybody? It's John Sports Coach coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing today? We've got something different, something unique, something super cool that's going to bring all of you wrestling fans back to your childhood. We've got wrestling cards from 1989. We've got classic WWF wrestling cards. They're right here. I found these at one of my local LCSs today. They were 25 cents a piece. Could not pass that up. We bought 10 packs of them. We're going to open up 9 because one of them, this one right here, is actually a 1989 pack, but it's super rare because it's got the 1990 date on the back. So there's something special about this. We're going to go back to that LCS tomorrow. We're going to get the rest of them because they had about 15 more. And we're going to get those because these are super rare and super cool. And look on eBay. They go, there's only one pack for sale on eBay for $5. I'm going to open up these, though, because, that's what we do here. And instead of trying to flip these on eBay like that, that's not right. We don't do that stuff. We might sell a card that we pull out of a pack, but we don't buy stuff for cheap like that and then go flip it the other way. That's not what we're all about here. We're about showing you guys these cards, new stuff and old stuff as well, and finding really cool and unique items just like this. In the background there, you can see kind of hanging on for dear life are 2 wrestling magazines. These are 2 items that we found up in our attic of my parents' house when I did those throwback videos for finding treasure in the attic. I thought keeping a theme to what we just did for our Throwback Thursday show with the Kellogg's 3D baseball cards, we'd get into some wrestling action once I saw these cards. So I pulled these out, thought that'd be a nice little backdrop. The holders aren't really good to hold them up with, and the other types of holders that we have are a little bit too big, and then they raises up the magazines, and they're out of the shot. So the first one over here, you've got WWF World Wrestling Federation magazine from June and July 1984. That's Sergeant Slaughter on the front of the cover there. Right next to that is Pro Wrestling Illustrated. That is Ric Flair, Nature Boy Ric Flair on the cover there. That's from the NWA. They were one of the other wrestling leagues. They were trying to compete with the WWF, and I think they both merged at some point. A lot of wrestlers went over to the WWF, and then all changed to the WWE, and there's this whole history behind all that stuff. I don't want to get into that. I'm not as schooled on the history of how the World Wrestling Federation designed things after that. Anyway, let's get into these cards. So 1989 classic, put these out. There are 159 cards in the set. Of these cards, there are 54 which are Hall of Famers in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. I'm not sure who those are. You'll probably put comments down below when you see the cards if you're into this kind of stuff. So, but I do, I did watch all this stuff when I was a kid and was really, really into wrestling actually before these kind of cards were released. We have actually older cards I think Topps put out that are up in our archives, in our collection, that at some point we will pull those out and show everybody. There's apparently one error card in here. It's Andre the Giant on the front and Hulk Hogan on the back. And there were also 25 card blister packs that were put out along with these packs. So you can purchase those too. Whoops, sorry about that. Just bumped the camera. Let's open up these cards and check them out. While I was doing my research, I got to check out these cards a little bit. They're very, very plain, but they're simple, but they're actually really cool and beautiful too, with the simplicity of them. So here you go. Here's the front of the pack, of the wrapper. They were trying to get 33 cents for this back whenever this was. It includes 15 wrestling cards, Series 1. This includes 1 logo card. Collect 10 and win. It says in the back you could win collect top 10 logo cards, Hulk rules, Miss Elizabeth, and it goes on and talking about them all. And then send them into this address, and what do you win? You win a free WWF wall poster. There you go. So that's pretty cool. So let's open these up and see what these look like. I'm very curious to see these. The owner of the LCS was not there. I was going to ask where we found these from, and I wasn't going to complain that they were in the cheapo bin. So I snatched them all up. The Bushwhackers. Here's the front of the card. So you see the classic classic logo, WWF logo below that. The Bushwhackers, very, very plain. It's a white border going around. Nothing spectacular, but they're really, I like these cards. These are awesome. Here's the back. Butch and Luke is the combined weight, where they're from, New Zealand. Famous wrestling moves, and then the special feats and talents. Rugged and unorthodox ring style. Awesome. From Titan Sports and Classic Cards. The Bushwhackers. Next up we have Dusty Rhodes. Look at that outfit. That you cannot beat. Dusty Rhodes. Love Dusty Rhodes. Hercules. 289 pounds, old Dusty Rhodes. Here's Hercules. Sensational Sherry. I don't remember her. Mr. Perfect. Oh, yeah. I remember him. Mr. Perfect from Minnesota. But he had another name before he became Mr. Perfect. I think he was actually good. And then he turned bad and he changed his name to Mr. Perfect. So if you know that answer, write that down below. I'm curious to see if you guys remember that. Rick Martel. I remember him. Boston Crab was Tito Santana. Look at that sombrero. Awesome. Flying forearm. Mr. Fuji. He was awesome too. Here is, all right, Jimmy Hart. He was a manager. He used to always get whacked. He had this bullhorn thing he used to talk through, megaphone, and he used to yell on the side of the stage, and then he would get pummeled every once in a while. I do remember that. Brother Love. I remember him too. Look at that. Look at that outfit. Holy smokes. Oh, you gotta love this. Akeem. Wow. Bad News Brown. I remember him too. Sweet. Honky Tonk Man. He was like wanted kind of this Elvis impersonation thing going on. You can see, look at his outfit there with Elvis. He's got the belt from Memphis, Tennessee. His famous wrestling move was the shake, rattle, and roll neck breaker. Here's the Rockers. I remember them. Look at that hair. Macho Madness. Macho Man. Miss Elizabeth. That was his manager and his lady, I think, too. The Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. That was fun. Okay, let's open this next one here. Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. Now, these cards, too, I want to just chime in here about how much I've seen these cards going for. I looked them up, and a lot of them are like $1 a piece, sometimes even higher, depending on the wrestler. Some people even went out and graded these, so we might have struck a little bit of gold here. Here's Mr. Hulk Hogan that's dinged in the corner, so that's no good. Card number 1, Hulk Hogan. Hopefully, we'll find another one in here. Hulkamania. The Hulkster. This is Big Boss Man. I remember when he came in, I did not like him. Okay, who's this? This is Simply Ravishing. So at this point in '89, I was slowly getting out of like watching wrestling. I was off in college, and I would be on and we'd watch it here and there. But when I was in high school, I really liked it, and even late grade school. But I don't remember this guy. Oh, this is Rick Rude. Why wouldn't I have known that? I know Rick Rude, but it says Simply Ravishing on the front, so I would not have recognized that. Macho Madness, Macho Man. Randy Savage, tell you what, brother. That's Macho Man. I think he was bad, and then he turned good. Ultimate Warrior, he was really cool. Demolition. I don't remember them. This looks like a total like Kiss Judas Priest ripoff, though. With all and ICP, Insane Clown Posse, who probably stole that idea, for the face paint. Who knows? Jake the Snake Roberts. And a little known fact, Jake the Snake Roberts actually does, he's actually on a tour right now, and he's doing a comedy tour. Well, he's playing the Improvs, and he does this show where he tells stories of the road and all kinds of cool stuff, and it's supposed to be pretty neat. And I would know that because the company I work for, we booked him. So, anyway, $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Hacksaw Jim Dugan. He always had the cross-eyed, had the big old hacksaw there. I mean, the 2x4, sorry. There you go. Andre the Giant. Awesome card. Another thing, affiliate, with Andre the Giant, there is an HBO documentary on him. And you guys should really go check that out. It talks about him, his whole life and everything. It's actually really, really good. And it's kind of sad, too, about Andre the Giant. But he was definitely a unique individual. Here's Miss Elizabeth doing Mrs. My Lady Miss Elizabeth. Manager Hulk Hogan, but then to Macho Man. Got both Macho Man. Maybe she's managing. I don't know, but anyway, who's this? Brutus the Barber. Brutus Beefcake. Oh my God! Look at that with the Chippendales type thing around his neck. All right, Roddy Piper, baby. Gotta love Hot Rod. Rest in peace, Roddy Piper. Jimmy Superfly Snook. I used to love him. I think he did something terrible. And I don't want to even talk about it. Miss Elizabeth. There you go. Little logo. Hot Rod. He was bad and then he became good. And there's a great movie called Them or They Live. They Live. That's it. That he's in. And it is awesome. Science fiction film. Hilarious and also really cool and unique and, to the times when it came out too. Ultimate Warrior again. Here's Honky Tonk Man. Different car for him. I think Ultimate Warrior one is different too. Oh, so these are 1990, but the pack said 89. Isn't that weird? That's so weird. I have to look back at these cards. 90. Wow. So they say 89, but they're actually 1990. How about that? We shouldn't open these up. Well, it's too late now. Interesting. So they say 89, but they're 90 cards. So we're going to put it in to change the title of this. Honky Tonk Man. Bret the Hitman Hart. So we're getting like a second run of cards here. So it's a mix and match. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. The Bushwhackers. Paul Roma. Barry Horowitz. Brooklyn Brawler. Good Lord. Mean Gene Oakland. I think he just recently passed away too. Mean Gene. He was an announcer. Rest in peace, Gene. We'll put you up here on the showcase of fame here. All the other wrestlers. Gorilla Monsoon. He was another announcer. I got them all in a row here. Jesse the Body Ventura. Nice. Later got into politics. Sean Mooney. Danny Davis. He was a ref, I think. Jack Tunney. Who's this guy? I think he was like the president he was like not, Vince McMahon ran the whole thing, but like Jack Tunney was the president or like, he was like in charge, the commissioner or whatever of the league. So these say 1980 or 1990. Let's see if these are all that way. Because it's really weird the pack says that. Maybe that's what they were talking about online. And then here we are ripping these open. No, I'm not going to. Yeah, they're all 1990, but 89 on the wrapper. That's weird. And so the cards are different too. Okay, and where's Hulk Hogan again? So great, we got a better card for him. We'll put him in here and we'll put this up here. Much better card because he might get an identical pack. Looks like we are. Maybe Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, yep. They're even flipped the other way too. Cool, got some doubles going on here. Can't complain about that. There's another Andre the Giant. Pretty good. We'll put him up here. He can share the space with the other one. So now we have two. Okay, no complaints there about old Andre the Giant. There's Miss Elizabeth again. Brutus Beefcake. Another Roddy Piper and Jimmy Snuka and then Miss Elizabeth. So, okay. The longest video for like the least amount of packs because I've been doing some talking. Here we go, Ultimate Warrior again. Probably get doubles. Yep, doubles. Honky Tonk Man, Bret the Hitman Hart. Okay, so get some doubles going on. Here's all the announcers. Okay. Just about inventory is a big name. We'll leave him in the pile for now. Will be someone. He'll say, "Why didn't you showcase that one card?" It's always somebody. Come on, guys. This is all good fun. Just say something. You got to take this super, super seriously, and it's all good. I understand, but sometimes it's a little too much. Dusty Rhodes. Hercules. Sensational Sherry. It's almost like the same card, same people from the different thing. Mr. Perfect. Jimmy Hart. Isn't that weird? Very strange. Andre the Giant. It's like the same people. Well, maybe not. The same, similar. Brother Love. Akeem. Bad News Brown. Honky Tonk Man. The Rockers. Let's get somebody different here. We're the same guys over and over. Different versions of the cards. Coco Beware. Bobby Heenan. All right, there's somebody. He was like a manager too. And I wonder if he was a wrestler back in the day. If you know this, let me know. Because I don't think he was not in the WWF. He came in later. He was in I think he might have been in the NWA. He was Dino Bravo. He was from Quebec. I remember that. Like I said, the little, I don't know what those are called. I should, but I don't. And then here's Ravishing Rick Rude's lips on that. Might as well open up this other pack too. I thought it was something unique, but it isn't. So we're around. All right, here we go. Back to this. Classic wrestling cards. Here's Barry Horowitz. There's Backyard Brawler. Danny Davis. There he is. The referee's Hulk Hogan. Nice card. Space for this up here. Might have space. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, folks. So I have to put him in front, maybe. The Hulkster. You got to put Hulk Hogan in front. Hulk Hogan. And he was bad. He used to be called Thunder Lips or something. And then he became good. Here we go. How's that? We're kind of blocking him off a little bit, but there you go. Became good as time went on, and then it became massive. Okay, here's Big Boss Man. Here's Ravishing Rick Rude. That haircut, man. Macho Madness. Randy Macho Man Savage. Ultimate War. Demolition. Jake the Snake Roberts. To put the snake on top of the guys. Ted DiBiase. Hacksaw Jim Dugan. Another Andre the Giant. We'll pull him out later. Miss Elizabeth. Tired of her. Tired of her. It's somebody else. Brutus the Barber Beefcake with this, with the shearers there. All right, Coco Beware, Bobby Heenan, Dino Bravo. Oh my gosh, this is too much, man. Okay, this is a new one. The Genius. I don't remember this guy. The Genius. His favorite wrestling move was the Honor Roll. Oh, he's a master of 8 languages and writes intellectual poetry. Oh, claims to be the world's smartest man. That is too much. Greg the Hammer Valentine. He was really, really cool. Look at that. He's got that total, like, hairband haircut there, too. That was the style. Virgil. Haku. This is Rugged Ronnie Garvin. I remember him too. The Garvin Stomp. Bret the Hitman Hart. The Hart Foundation. I remember this too. Red Rooster. I do not remember this guy. Hillbilly Jim. Oh yeah. He wore those big overalls. He came in. Oh my gosh, Hillbilly Jim. Slick. He was like a manager. I can't remember who he managed. Does it say back here? From Fort Worth, Slickster lives up to the name of his deceitful style of his wrestlers. The Doctor style is quick to jump into the chance of manage wrestlers who agree with his crooked way of doing things. Slick. The Widowmaker, Barry Windham. Looks looking mean there. Honky Tonk Man. That's a pretty cool logo, actually. All right, 2 more packs and then we're done. This has been fun. Put Gene back in the shot there. Got Hulkster back there under the Giant. Roddy Piper. We will go back into the other packs. Maybe we'll do another video on that too. Okay, Brother Love. The Rockers. Got these already. The Genius that we have not gotten. Rugged Roddy Garvin. Different card for him. This is Widowmaker. Barry Windham. Smash Demolition. Danny Davis again. Macho Madness. This is Ted DiBiase again. Here's Bruce the Barber Beefcake. He used to be Brutus Beefcake. They should have the Barber later, I'm guessing. Because I don't remember the Barber portion of it. Honky Tonk Man. The Rockers again. Hulkster. It's a different Hulk Hogan card. I'm out of card holders. We'll just put them down here. Another one, Hulk Rules. That's cool. Lots of Hulk Hogans here, at least. That's good. Rushing Rick Rude's Lips. Again. Boy, for 150, we are missing most of the cards, too. Another Hulk Rules. That's pretty cool. Oh, Big Boss Man again. Ravishing Rick Rude again. Another Macho Madness. Ultimate Warrior. Axe Demolition. Jake the Snake Roberts. $1 Million Man. Ted DiBiase. Jim Dugan. That's Series 1, too. I wonder if that's why we're seeing these same people over and over again. Andre the Giant. Look at that. And he was good, and then he kind of went bad, and then he, I think he became good again. But he had a big feud with Big John Studd. And I actually saw that match, the old Civic Arena here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And, yeah, that was awesome. I do remember that. Bob Backel was on the card. And I don't know. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, maybe. Tito Santana. There were a lot of people. There's Miss Elizabeth, Bruce Barber Beefcake, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, speaking of him, and the Bushwhackers, and then Ted DiBiase is the thing. So I guess we were limited in what we were going to find with this being at Series 1, and there was a little bit of confusion with 89, because the wrappers are 89, and all my information I pulled was from 89, but then the card backs say 90, and then... what was I going to say? Some of these wrappers had 1990 on it too. So, I'm checking to see if that error card is in here too. That might not be in here, but we'll look through and find that later on. There's an error card apparently with, I think Hulk Hogan. Let me see what it says here right now. It's Andre the Giant on the front, and then Hulk Hogan's information's in the back. And it's supposed to be kind of valuable if you can find that. So, anyway, that's it for today, folks. I'm glad you guys stuck around and watched this unique rip here of these 1989/90 classic WWF World Wrestling Federation packs that we ripped open here. 15 collectible wrestling cards plus these like little logo card things came in here as well. So it was lots and lots of fun. I hope you liked it. Hope it brought you down, brought you back to your past when you were a kid if you're into wrestling. And yeah, we're gonna end up pulling out the older cards that we have from Topps, I believe. Those are the ones we have, and those are really, really cool and have got some awesome big names in them. And those things I think are in like primo condition. So you'll see a video on that soon coming up. If you like this kind of thing, you want us to do some unique, different stuff, things like that, let us know. We love doing baseball card videos and the other sports too as well. You know, baseball, football, basketball, occasionally hockey. But then every once in a while, we find a really wacky product and we want to do a video on it. And if you guys like it, we'll do more. So let me know about that below in the comments too as well. Hey, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button right there, right next to the notification bell. What else can I tell you? Give this video a thumbs up. You got to give this video a thumbs up. We're going to come and get you. Share this video with your friends. And what else can I say? We got an eBay store. Links down below in the description. And that is it for today, folks. Thanks again for watching this unique rip here. We got more videos in the way, so stick around for those. This is John Sports Card signing off. I'll see you all soon.